I'm Chris, and this is Vince, and we're both mango growers and event organizers for this mango festival that we're having at the last Sunday of June. So just to sort of introduce you to the people that are involved, especially the vendors who are involved with this particular event, Vince and I are on a mission.
We're on a mission. Well, we're vendors, we're organizers, but today we're going to be going to other vendors, visiting their properties, doing some brief interviews with them, so the people coming to the festival can maybe get to know some of the vendors, because we know we have people coming from all over, from many different states, and I think it would be good for that they maybe have an idea who some of these vendors are before they get there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that we'll have a few people coming from other countries also.
I've heard that.
Yeah, so it's really going to be fun. This year's event, as you probably already know, is going to be a lot different from last year's.
Inside
And much bigger, because
just inside.
Yes.
And if you don't know, it was for some people so one of the persons I was talking to, they're like, yeah, I visited Florida in June once, and that was the key. Once. Yes. They're like, it was oppressively hot with your humidity, and I was like, yes, it is.
Yeah, we recognize that. Yeah, so. Last year also, a beautiful venue, Mounts Botanical Garden. Just a wonderful place to go, but not when there's hundreds of other people. It was too small for the number of people who wanted to go, and so we had to turn people away. Yeah. This year's venue, the Palm Beach County Convention Center, as you mentioned, air conditioned, protected from rain, which we also had last year, and just a whole, it should be very good. Lots of access to it with the trains that come really close to the convention center.
I think the parking is a covered garage, which is nice. I believe they have, what did they say, 1,000 or 2,000 spaces?
Yeah,
lots of parking.
Yeah, lots.
Lots of parking. So it's covered parking, plus it is near, like you said, public transportation. There's Tri-Rail that comes very near there. It's within walking distance. There's Brightline, which is in walking distance. The airport is like 10, 12 minutes away. So if you flew in, you could literally fly in for the event, Uber, and then fly back out on the same day if your tickets were arranged in such a manner.
Yeah, it's got a lot of upgrades from last year. Last year was a nice event, but this year takes it to a whole new level, and the venue is able to accommodate thousands of people. And so if you have an interest in mangoes, this is the place to be, June 29th, Palm Beach County Convention Center.
Yeah, and we're trying to encourage our vendors to give a little bit of samples, have people sample the mangoes. We are having some tastings. Most of those are sold out right now. We may release some more, but we have to make sure we have enough beautiful mangoes here for everybody to be sampling. This is a Golden Queen, by the way. It's wonderful. Anyway,
so that's sort of an overview of what is coming up as far as the event, the Mango Festival. But what we're doing today is going around to some of the vendors to sort of give you a glimpse as far as who they are and what kind of tropical fruit they like to grow. Of course, I think everybody has mangoes, but then there'll be some other fruits also.
Yeah, I'm hoping somebody maybe will bring some jackfruit or jaboticabas, soursop maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
What else? What else do you grow?
Oh, the list is long. So yeah, I think the main thing, we got such great light right now. I want to just get...
It's a beautiful day.
Yes, it is. I want to start talking to other vendors, and so let's get going on that.
Let's go into the car.
So Vince and I are here with Mike, and Mike is one of the vendors for the Mango Festival. And so,
Mike, what's your company, real quick? Sorry.
Trees and More.
Trees and More.
Trees, the letter N, More. I'm on Facebook page. We had a website, we lost it, so we do a Facebook page. I advertise on Craigslist and the Treasure Coast all the time, so you can find me anywhere in there.
And so
yeah, what sort of got you into growing, especially mangoes? But I see you grow a lot of other tropical fruit.
When I was 17 or whatever, still in school, I bought the lychees and some mangoes and different stuff like that, and I had all kinds of stuff. And then we had some bad freezes. We lost a lot of the stuff that we had, and over the years we just kept doing a lot of the fruit trees. But I did a lot of the ornamental type stuff for landscaping. That's what me and my dad and my brother did. And I had, like I say, I had all kinds of fruit trees. This is 35 years old, so
yeah,
it's a bit. And it's so big because the house is back there and you don't see the house. But
and what tree are we talking about?
This is a lychee.
They don't see that.
It's a lychee.
So it's a huge lychee. That's an old tree to be.
And it's in fruit. I'll have a lift truck come in here and we'll strip all the fruit off in one day. The mangoes, I've always loved them. There's mangoes in there. The carry over there is old. It's never been trimmed. I limb it up, but I've never topped it because we can pull a truck up to it and pick everything off it. Now the trees in the field, they're on 20-foot centers and we keep them spaced out and stuff, but I just always loved the fruit. Now when I got heavy into fruit trees and got out of the ornamentals was like 2008 when the world collapsed. We had $250,000 worth of palms ready to go out in the spring.
Ooh.
And the world collapsed and I couldn't give them. I ran one truck and then could not haul another truck out of here. It just shut down. And fuel was at $4.50 a gallon back then, so yeah. It was $1 a gallon, cost me $100 to run the truck, and then it was costing me $450 a day to run the truck to Jacksonville and stuff. So,
crazy.
So Mike, let's talk about the festival a little bit.
Okay.
So what are you looking to? Whoops, the camera's that way.
I was gonna look at all the mangoes. Okay. We'll be bringing.
So yeah, let's talk about the festival. But is there any exciting varieties or special varieties that you're interested, that you really think you would love to sell to somebody that they should be putting in their yard?
I would do like a lot of the people say, the insurance mangoes, the ones that you know are going to fruit. If you just have a yard and you only got room for 3 or 5 trees,
yeah, I
would do something like Angie. Angie's a heavy producer. If you like sweet tart, which I think it is totally amazing, I eat them. I don't eat green mangoes, but I will eat sweet tart before it's ripe, and that's when you get that complex.
That's a tart.
That's the complex. Whoa, sweet and then tart.
Yeah. Do you know how many varieties roughly you have? I mean, you got a lot. I see them out here.
I don't know. I usually keep the numbers down on them.
And the reason I'm saying is because maybe somebody coming to the festival is looking for a specific variety. Like over here I see lemon zest, that's already sold in a maha and things. But maybe they could contact you ahead of time and say, hey, I'll be at the festival. Could you please bring me an Irwin?
I do that for people. I do all the better named varieties, the good ones, lemon zest, orange sherbet, orange essence, the different stuff in here like the Venus and all them, we do those. Anything that I can get, I do. We buy some from Zills, I buy some from the girls too. We bring all the difference. I mean, like I say, I would look up, and Chris knows the heavy producers, like I say, Angie and Sweet Tart, and
yeah, Kit is certainly a heavy producer for us anyway. Crazy. Hey, Mike, I had a question. It seemed like maybe this was your family's property for a long time. Is that the case, or when did you move here?
I bought this.
Okay.
My dad had a piece of property on Heather Terrace, which was on Canner Highway 76. I bought this. This was all pine trees and palmettos.
So how long ago was that you started this?
Probably about 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a lot of these trees are rather old.
Oh yeah,
so
like I say, this is 35. I've got a Jabota cob over there that's probably 50. I've had it before.
Wow.
Whatever, but it's old. It's Sabara, fruits. I just, I did other work and I like doing this. I like talking to my customers. I like talking to the customers, and I go see. I've been to your place several times, and I go see Alex once in a while, and it's a good business, I think, to be in.
Yeah, and if somebody doesn't like mangoes, they haven't tasted the right mango.
Oh, there's a mango for everybody. If you don't like the traditional mango, and here's another thing. I do a few mangoes for some ethnic groups. I have a blackie mango. Absolutely terrible, but the Jamaicans like it. I give the fruit away. I don't charge the Jamaicans. I don't.
Oh, you're gonna have people lining up down the street.
Well, it's when the fruit is ripe, and all the Jamaicans up here, they know. I'll give them the fruit, and it only depends on how much fruit's on my one little tree.
Yeah.
I'll give 1 or 3 or whatever to different people. We will have the trees for sale this year.
You're pretty. Not too many people have the blackie mango.
No, but it's,
so you're gonna have the blackie mango tree for sale also.
The tree, yeah, we will have the tree.
There you go, because not too many people graft it, guys.
The only person I know that's grafted it, the girls did them. They did, I think, 100 of them, and I've got part of them, and then somebody else down in West Palm took the other part. They're already all sold. And I do a lot of grafting. If she can just swing over and look in there for 1 second, all that is stuff that I'm grafting. Starfruit, Canistel, Jujube, White Sapote, all that's rootstock cherimoya. Mangoes, loquats, all that is Adamoyas. I mean,
it's a great place for the newly grafted plants.
I graft a lot of stuff. The stuff that's bagged in there, a lot of the white sapotes and mulberries. We raise everything, not just the mangoes, but obviously I do more mangoes than anything. And as you can see, I do all this myself, and I can't do all the work. So another question, Larry?
Or Vince.
Okay, Vince, whatever.
Vince, Larry.
Vince, Larry,
Okay.
Vince. What's your favorite mango? Or maybe your couple's top few favorite, because sometimes it's hard to limit it to one.
The one you're eating at the time, it could be lemon zest, it could be Kerry. I love Kerry. It's sweet, no fiber, nothing. Angie, Venus.
So in my house, we always have a debate about whether the mango should be room temperature or refrigerated, and I know down here in like the hot summers that we have, I kind of enjoy a refrigerated mango after I've been working in the hot sun. My wife disagrees with me. What's your favorite way to enjoy a mango, or something I didn't list?
With the mangoes, I'm picking them off the trees lots of times. I will split a mango with somebody in the field. They can have half of it and I will have half, and we will taste a mango to see if they want to buy the trees. As far as refrigerating, lots of times we're putting them in the refrigerator to hold them back so they don't ripen so quick and you lose them.
Do you have a favorite way to cut the mango? Because I think, like Chris, if I remember a conversation we had, is very opposed to the pineapple cut, which I am too. The first time I was exposed to it, I thought it was a travesty. But anyway, do you have a favorite way to cut or slice a mango?
Depends on how sharp your knife is. I'll fillet them off, and then I'll cut the. So open them up.
And then on the festival, what would be like the most? What's the thing you're looking forward to the most on the festival?
Just seeing all the people and doing. I don't do very many shows anymore. I did them for years.
Right.
It got to the point where you weren't making a lot of money, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm going to load this trailer. This trailer will get loaded before the festival, run it down there, then unload it. Then I don't know if we're going to let us. You don't know yet if they're going to do it the night before, the day before, or the day of the festival. We don't know yet.
We're still figuring that out.
Yeah, it's still being figured out, but whatever. I mean,
yeah, it's It is a lot of work, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun because of seeing all the people that are really excited about mangoes.
Mangoes, yeah. Well, that's why I said I'm going to do probably 2 shows this year. I'll do the one for you guys, and then I'll do the Martin County Master Gardeners Taste of the Tropics. The shows just aren't worth it to me.
Yeah.
You know, you go in there and you fight with 10 people selling plants, and they're not going to bring in the people that you guys are going to.
Yeah, we're going to have lots of tickets available. The tickets are available at FloridaMangoFestival.com. Please just go there and sign up to come, and we're going to be happy to have everybody, because I think I can agree with Mike on this one instance of I'm looking a lot towards meeting people. I know people on social media have reached out and said they want to meet me, and I'm sure Chris has had that, and likewise. So we're excited to have all the guests and attendees come up, and even if we'd like you to buy something, but just to say hi and meet everybody.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. We're going to have presentations, displays. A lot of the vendors will be sampling out fruit because of, like if you don't know what Angie tastes like and you're considering the tree, then to taste a little sliver of an Angie mango is an important thing.
You can taste the Angie from me and then go to Mike and buy the tree.
we will bring everything that we have that is fruiting. I'll probably try to figure out how we can do them so everybody can taste them. I will measure out exactly how many trees I can get into the booth, and probably it's going to be around 200. I think that's what we got before. And I will be selling them for the same thing as I do here at the nursery. We'll be probably making people mad at us again. $35.
Wow, $35 a tree.
So
he's cheaper than me.
There'll be bargains. There'll be bargains out there. So and I'll bring everything that I have that's different. Are you
going to bring some other trees beside mango, or
probably not? I mean, last year I think I did bring some jujubes and a few things that I thought would go real good because they're hard to get sometimes.
Yeah.
We didn't sell any.
Well, we had a smaller group of people, so we're hoping to have 3,000 this year or more. And so there may be, and so again, if somebody's interested in one of these special trees like jujubes or miracle fruit or some of the other stuff that I saw out here, star fruit, contact him in advance and he'll be glad to bring that tree for you. And not that I'm going to promote him, but his prices are better than mine and Chris's.
Well, I've always said that.
But he has different stuff, yeah.
If you can keep the prices affordable for people. I mean, we have a lot of the people that they're not buying 1 or 2 mangoes. I mean, this guy here has 25 and he's looking for more. He's addicted. This is an addictive habit.
A healthy addiction.
Healthy until you get diabetes, but
no, I don't think. No, I quit doing so much natural white sugar as I could. Quit drinking the Mountain Dews, and no more candy, and But natural sugar, I mean, it's not processed white sugar.
Correct, I agree.
Yeah, lots of vitamins in there and all that kind of stuff too.
I was thinking, does it have a lot of carotene?
It's orange.
Yeah, because like a carrot, and I was like, because I saw a rabbit around my house today, and that's why. And then I was like, I got my mangoes, now I see a rabbit and carotene. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Well, any last thoughts, Chris?
Oh, I'm just looking forward to the festival and checking out your booth when you're there.
I'll check yours out too.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you for coming. Yeah. Thank you for coming. Like I say, I always enjoy talking to you guys. I mean,
You're so far from us.
Well, I know.
Well, if you're a place closer, and we'll see each other more, right?
Yeah, just pick up and move your acreage.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Mike.
All right, thank
you.